What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Caleb, where are you?
I'm in Sacramento, dude.
Sack
Big
town.
Sack
Yeah.
town. You know what they say about Sacramento.
Everyone's got a big sack in Sacramento. Even the people who don't have dicks.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? It is funny that like everybody says that. Everybody says balls. You don't have the balls. Like everybody. It's weird that we haven't grown out of that.
That is weird. Huh.
It's like, I mean, it's. And then some people think they're like being clean, or they'll go sack. You don't have the sack. Like it's more about the scrotum than the testicles. It's like I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about, and the sack is more gross to imagine than the balls. Like if you take the words balls and sack, balls can be a lot of stuff. It could be a sports thing, you know.
Yeah.
It could be boba.
Yeah.
But a sack is like only a fleshy thing that carries balls, or this like cloth bag, and no one uses that anymore.
Yeah.
No
No
one
one
puts
says
anything
that.
in a sack.
Yeah, put that in my sack.
Right. You walk into Target and you're like, excuse me, where are the sacks? They would be like, oh, gross, dude.
Yeah. It's not a
Santa
good
had a sack.
Right. And I love that when they're like, he's got a big fat sack on his back. Like, oh, he did?
Wow, he did, huh?
Wow, I can't wait for him to come to my house.
Yeah, he got a big old donger. Yeah, he gets stuck in the chimney because his big old dick.
I remember talking to Joe Carr one time, and he was like, yeah, I went to the Family Feud taping. And I was like, how was it? He goes, oh, it was so funny, and he goes, but for some reason in the commercial breaks, Steve Harvey kept doing this bit about Santa fucking the elves.
What? That's insane, dude.
And he said he kept doing the act out of an elf being like, bing, 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 like building a toy. And then he hears the door open. And he's like, oh, shit.
What?
He's so clean, and he's like everybody's mom's favorite. But like he was like, oh, he kept doing stand up in the breaks, and it was all filthy.
Yeah, and isn't he all about being clean, and like doesn't he lecture people to be clean because he's Christian?
Well, everyone, it's like telling people to only breathe in. It's like everyone has got some dirty thoughts, and
Totally.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Oh, what do you got there?
Smoothie.
What kind of smoothie we talking?
I don't know. I went to Jamba Juice, and I was like, give me the green thing, and it's good.
Great. Hold on, I'm like, things are weird over here.
Well, what's going on? You look great.
Thanks. Yeah, my camera wasn't focused. I had something in my teeth. That was a mess.
That's why I don't even like to focus mine.
Well, yeah, because you can see the shit in your teeth.
Yeah, why do I want to see more?
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I'll blur it up.
Yeah, I don't want to see me.
Yeah.
So you're getting tagged in pictures.
I know.
I don't like any of them.
I know. The only people that tag you in pictures are people that either like you're not involved, you're like miles away in the background, right. And they're like, I just got tagged by, and I'm gonna call this motherfucker out on this. Sam Wiles, good friend of mine.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him, dude. Piece of shit. He tagged me in a photo on Instagram, and I was cropped out of it. You can see like my leg. I was like, what are you thinking, dude? What is this? Don't do this.
Tag my leg. Yeah, it's also just like, you got to ask me, dude. Like, I'm almost Amish about it. Like, don't just be posting something of me. Tag me in it. They'll put me in their story, and I'm just like, I don't know. Shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. I keep getting tagged in photos where I'm holding a gun in a kid's mouth. You know what I mean? And it's like, don't tag me in this. I don't want people to know I do this all the time. You know?
Right. It's also like I believe it. Kids, put a gun in your own mouth. Don't make me do it.
Yeah, you got to raise your kids to be ready for the world. You can't just do everything for them. You can't just kill your kids. You got to push them to the edge. I can't finish that riff. I didn't want to say the punchline of that joke. It felt too harsh for me. But you get the point. You got to teach your kids, by you show them the way. You don't just do it all for them.
Right. I mean, they're not good. Like everyone's biased about their own kids, but like they're not like good. They're not just born like sweet and nice.
I know.
Like they're little pieces of shit.
Yeah, they are born evil. Isn't that weird?
They try to get away with shit immediately.
Totally. But the amount of times I've seen like a friend or a family member's baby just like look at them while they pick their food up and drop it on the ground. Just these little psychos, dude. Just like, what's going to happen if I do this? Huh? And they clean it up for them. They're like, I win.
Kills me.
I think that people are lying when they tell you what a baby's first words are. When they say it's like dada or mommy. I think a baby's first words are always I win.
I win.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, mom.
I've told you about my buddy Tyler. His first word was money.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's really great.
I think it's the best. I think that should be everybody's first word.
Totally, dude. It's the thing we're gonna be killing each other for our entire lives. I want my baby's first word to be water.
Yeah.
Just because his mom and I are talking about how thirsty we are so much and how close to death we are from the sun just burning us.
Yeah. Shelter.
Shelter. Totally. Word. My first word was tits.
I've heard allegedly Jerry Seinfeld's first words were "leave me alone."
Come on,
that's the rumor. That's the rumor. Yeah, either way, it's funny to me.
It's funny.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone is very. Yeah, dude, that's like up there. Like, what do you think the funniest first words would be? Eat shit. I think he's gonna speak. Yes? Yeah? What do you want to say? Eat shit. Eat shit, you fucking bitch.
Wow, it's like, man, that's so many words.
Yeah, totally. It's also like
there.
I know exactly how that happened.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, he fell in with a bad crowd.
That's what always was funny to me. Because my parents were always suspicious. Like my parents are like little detectives. I'd come home from school and I'd be like, and they'd be like, "You hanging out with the wrong crowd? The way you sighed seemed wrong." And I'm like, "Wrong crowd? There's only like I only know 4 people in the world."
Yeah, you've met them all.
I'm hanging out with the Crips. What do you think is wrong? Like,
yeah, you think I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd? You should go check out my school, probably.
Yeah, the one you sent me to.
Yeah, totally, dude.
I have to sit alphabetically. I'm hanging out with other people with S names.
Yeah,
right. I don't know what to tell you.
That's so funny. That's great. Yeah, like I don't know. Do you consider the elementary school basketball coach to be a rough crowd? Because I guess I sort of do. He's a little mean. He makes us run. Yeah. I'm tired.
I had a coach teach. When you would take a class and you'd be like, "Oh, it's the coach." I didn't know I thought he just coached.
Totally.
And I remember he was the most coach teacher ever, and he was like, if you get the right answer, you'll get a good grade, and also if your answer's funny, it'll get a good grade. Oh. I don't really want to teach this class.
Really?
He really said that. And we were like, all right. And
That's
he
incredible.
would say shit like, if you get sleepy in this class, just don't sleep loud. Like don't snore and shit.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, it was great. I wish all teachers were honest,
What was that class?
I don't even remember. Whatever a coach class, like teen thinking. Don't don't raw dog anybody. Whatever. Coach will tell you not to raw dog anybody.
Teen thinking, dude.
Yeah, some more shit.
Did they have like loose, useless classes like that in your school?
Yeah, of course. It was it was a very small district. So it would just be like, this class is called hot dogs.
What? What are you talking
This
about?
class we eat hot dog. You're like, all right. This class is called everybody go sit outside.
Right. I remember that. It was really funny. Like, wasn't it so funny too? You would have a full schedule, and you were, at least this is how my school was. You would have like a ridiculous amount of classes that you took, and you couldn't leave campus, and you had to eat in the lunchroom, and like if you broke any of the rules, you got detention. And then when you became a senior, for some reason, you could just like have like 5 study halls and
Right.
leave campus. And it was like, why am I even here? Why am I even still coming here?
I know it's I always love too when they're like, we should make K through 12. We should make a K through 18 free. And I'm like, it's not even K through 12. It's K through maybe 11. And then they're
Yeah.
just like, it's just crazy to be that age where you
Yeah.
have no freedom and you're as tall as adults. It's like, it sucks.
It is really funny. High school is really funny in that way because like a lot of the kids can like beat the teachers' asses and they don't. But it's just really a strange dynamic in there.
Yeah.
I do
And it's
remember
mostly
like
sweet old ladies. It's like little 5-foot ladies who are like, you listen to me.
totally.
You're like, all right,
Totally.
lady.
And I remember like particularly with like there were a couple teachers that were kind of like goobers,
Of course.
the ones that were funny or like fun or like cool. This would never happen with, but every now and then, like one of the sort of like nerdier teachers, I guess, would have to like discipline one of the like tough guys, and there would just always be this moment where the guy was like, just like sort of puffs up and looks at him, and then is like, "Okay, I'll go to the principal's office." But just like, yeah, dude, that guy could kill you. He's his dad's in the KKK, and his mom beats the shit out of him, and they live like there's 10 people that live in like a tractor. Like, don't fuck with this kid.
Yeah.
uh
10 people that live in a tractor.
yeah.
Do you think there's anybody at the KKK who thinks they're gonna like turn it all around?
What do you mean? Like,
Like I looked it up the other day that their membership is down like from 1 million to like 5,000. Like they're doing bad.
yeah. Yeah, I would think so.
It's just like, is there even a point? There's so few of them now. It's like, I bet they're like pissed.
That's so funny too, because like one of the reasons the what's the word for it? A usership for the KKK is down, is that there are other really, really famous ways to be a Nazi, And so if you're in the KKK, it's not because you're racist, it's because you love the organization. And that's so crazy. Those 5,000 people that are still a member just love going to the building and seeing Jeff. You know what I mean? That's like, they're not there because they're white. They're there because of Jeff. That's such an insane thing to think about.
Yeah. It's like I bet there's more people with typewriters than in the KKK. You know what I mean? It's like it's such an old dumb thing.
Could you imagine? Yeah. Wow.
You can't even get they can't even excite racists anymore. They're like, come on, we're being racist over here. And racists are like, ah.
Right. Yeah,
I
the racists
mean,
are like, no, we're over here. We do other stuff now, you
we're
know,
racist on the internet.
and we lie and we say we're not racist. That's the other thing is the KKK is like, we're racist. And everyone else is lying.
Yeah,
And
it's supposed to lie. They forgot.
yeah, dude.
We're racist and we cheat on our wives. It's like you're supposed to say neither of those.
And we dress up. We're racist. We cheat on our wives and we dress up. Who's in?
It's like, man, the FBI van is just like, these guys are really suck.
Yeah, we're not even going to arrest these guys anymore.
They're confessing to crimes we didn't even suspect them of.
God, that is funny to think how, like, in that way, the KKK nowadays are maybe better than the Proud Boys, which what a thing to say.
Right.
But at least they're like, we just know where they are.
Yeah.
And we know that they're racist, you know? Instead of
We
like,
have turned on location services for the KKK. Like, damn, dude.
yeah, wow.
You guys really suck.
That's totally, dude. Anyone has access to the KKK's My iPhone app. Wow. It's so crazy that I mean, it's definitely progress in a broad sense.
Yeah.
That it is not good for a group to be openly racist. When the KKK started, they were just like, "We are here." It's so insane to think about. Thank God, at least that has changed. Fuck, man.
I don't know why it's so
Could
funny.
you imagine? Could you imagine starting a group that was rooted in like believing something fucking crazy, and you just were like, "That's what this group is." I think the equivalent now is the people that are like, "We think the Earth is flat," and we're in a club. It's like, God, do not tell people that.
I wonder if there's like the Klansmen sitting around eating like pork and beans, and they're like, "You believe that some people think the Earth's flat?" Like, who do they? You believe this shit?
Dude. Oh man, dude. Now
I
I'm
love
thinking,
to watch any presidential debate with one of them just to see what do they say. What do they say?
yeah, totally. Yeah, I definitely think everyone should get health care, but I think that I think the what you'll take issue with is my definition of everyone.
I don't think anyone in the KKK says what I think you'll take issue with.
Yeah, that's true. Man, that's so awesome that they're like rinky dink. They're like ragtag. That's
It's not going good.
We really did it. That's a victory worth taking for America, you know? Good job, everybody.
Yeah, this is the little things.
It is, dude. Oh man. It's also like it's funny to think that people in the KKK don't think the earth is flat. Like maybe that's an argument that happens at their hangouts.
Right.
Like half of them are like, it's obviously, it's just, yeah, come on, guys, shut up. We went to the moon, you know.
I wonder too if there's people that are like disaffected, you know, like Democrats and Republicans are. Or they'll just be like, "Oh, I fucking hate being in the KKK."
Yeah, so,
these guys are
never
bitches.
signed up.
I'm more of like an independent KKK guy, you know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
totally. Like people who are people sort of like you with Christianity, like who believe in it but don't like really follow it the way that people follow it. You know?
right. I wonder if they're like half-assing it, like, white Christian.
Yeah, man. I put on the robe, but only when I'm alone.
I only go to Christmas and Easter. I'll go to the KKK shit, but
yeah,
just because my parents.
My parents are there. Oh God, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
I will say, I think it's time we move off the KKK.
Well, we have been trying to get some good clips. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That's I'm glad you brought that up, Caleb. We have a new bit on this show because we're back to making clips every week. And you know what's funny is that even y'all who are listening who are not comedians or content creators, you all know and are very familiar with captioned Instagram and TikTok clips. It's so common, we all know it. And you know, we want to get the word out about this podcast. It's one of the reasons we make the clips. But we make clips that we think and quite frankly know are funny. We put them up and we know they're good and they don't get a lot of views unless we say something that pisses someone off.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like we've talked about this before. We'll just make a joke about Joe Biden and post it, and Democrats will be like, fuck you, Nazi pieces of shit. You Nazi Republicans have no idea what a great president is. Joe Biden is beautiful, and if I could constantly hug him, I would, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we posted a clip about Jordan Peterson, and all these people were like, "You cucks,
I
we're
know.
gonna kill you."
And they're not even like political jokes. It's like,
No.
like what if Jill rolled over on Joe Biden
Yeah.
in his sleep?
Totally. And then someone will comment, "Who are you going to vote for? A raccoon?" And like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? So we've decided that we're going to manufacture clips. We're gonna say something horrible in order to get views on our clips, and you guys will be on this journey with us.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do it, but we're gonna remove all this context and then see what happens. Are you ready, Caleb?
Hell yeah, dude.
It's our new bit. This is the name of our new bit.
Time to get a clip.
That's right, y'all. It's time to get a clip.
Time to get a clip.
All right, Caleb, you ready to do our clip?
Yeah.
So we're Nazis.
Whoa.
We're both Nazis. Wait, no, you can't say whoa.
Oh,
you
you
gotta
did,
say
dude.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We can. So, obviously we're Nazis.
Yeah, dude.
The two of us are Nazis, and we do a Nazi podcast. And actually,
Going
that's
good.
not true.
Too.
You're watching this clip because it got algorithmed into you. You heard two guys say that they were Nazis, and you were like, "Ooh, I got to hear this." So this is a fuck you to you. We hope you die, you algorithm idiot. Our podcast is pretty funny. It's called What's It Called?
Yeah, you're gonna like it. How about this, Dave? You know what? Something I was thinking about earlier today.
Wait, start that again because I talked over you.
Okay. Hey, Dave.
Yes?
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
No.
That women should not ride bikes.
Okay. I can get on board with that immediately and completely because I also agree that there's a long list of stuff women shouldn't do. We don't actually think this. You just watched this video because we said something horrible and it piqued your interest, which is the reason the algorithm is bad and all the clips on Instagram are annoying. So I think you should go to hell, you algorithm idiot, and listen to our podcast. What's it called? It's pretty funny. Hell yeah, dude. I think that second one especially is going to be great.
Well, I got one more.
Time to get a clip.
All right.
You know what I was thinking, Dave?
What's that?
Child labor should be legal, but only in Vermont.
Yeah, totally. I also think it should be legal everywhere else.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. But we don't think that, you moron watching this clip. That's right. We don't think this stuff. We just say this because we're aware that the way that the algorithm on Instagram works is that videos are promoted that people watch longer. And you watch this longer just because you heard a phrase that made you angry. And I think what you should start doing instead is when you see something that is artful in any way, you should watch that longer and then stop watching things longer reflexively just because you got all pissed. And so we would just like to title this podcast. We would just like to title this podcast clip, "You Can Eat Shit, You Dog Shit Person."
Well, hey, you know what happened to me this week, Dave?
What's that?
Well, I was gay, and then the vaccine turned me straight.
Hell yeah.
Time to get a clip.
And that was a clip of our podcast. What's it called? It's pretty interesting, and we think cool stuff.
I think it's a good new segment.
I think it's a good new segment too. Hey, if you guys have ideas for clips,
Time to get a clip.
in the time to
Yeah,
get
dude.
a clip segment. Speaking of which,
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
He's got stubble.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
this guy's going through something nonstop, man.
I know he's having a hell of a year.
He certainly is. And you know who else is having a hell of a year?
Who?
This ad break we're about to take.
Ooh,
That's a pretty good segue, huh?
yeah, I love ads.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
We'll be right back.
Hell yeah.
What's it called?
Hey!
Oh,
welcome to What's It
welcome.
Called?
Oh my God, we love you.
We love you. What's up, sleepers?
Hey, get ready to lay down, you Richard Karn son of a shit.
Yeah, layer on down. This podcast is a lay down for your brain, and if you can physically lay your body down, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Naps are good. You ever nap in the tub? Man, it's like a nap inside a nap.
Yeah, you know what? So many podcasts are like on the go, doing dishes, doing laundry, in the car, on the work, and the who. This is a good one to sit in the grass and drink a beer to.
Yeah, totally. This podcast, we recommend consuming the same way you consume Succession by letting it completely envelop you.
Yeah, dude.
Man. Oh, by the way, we have a new logo.
Oh yeah, we do. Check it out.
It's we posted it on our respective Instagrams and on the show's Instagram at What's It Pod. And you can see it on our podcast feed on Spotify and on our YouTube and on our Patreon and all that stuff. By the way, go to patreon.com/what's it called if you want bonus episodes. Yeah, I'm really excited. My old friend Jack Sjogren, SJOGREN, made it. He used to make all the flyers for, it still does make all the flyers for my old show, Good Heroin. And he's, I don't know, his art is great. He's an illustrator. He made two little characters of me and Caleb, and I just love it. But also, he's just a great guy. So please support his art. He's really great.
Yeah, he's really cool. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, yeah, it's really dope. It's really cool.
Yeah, I really like
He
it.
drew Caleb laughing his ass off, which is pretty adorable.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I usually don't like anything that's my face, but I like that.
Yeah, totally. Exact same for me. And yeah, so follow him at Sjogren Jack. Check out our new logo. Email us, what the hell is it called, at gmail.com if you have stuff that you want us to rename, anything
Hell
you
yeah.
want to tell us, if you just want to say what's up. Also, if you have ideas for clips for us to get
Yeah,
here
yeah.
on our new segment.
Time to get a clip.
I love how our show has become a never-ending soundboard.
No, I love it too. It's fun. That's what my dream is since I was a kid.
Truly, to just be like morning radio DJs, but that don't suck.
Yeah,
Totally.
one day.
You got dates, bruh?
Oh, I do. I'll be at Go Bananas Comedy Club in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's going to be May the 18th through the 21st. So come out and see me. It's
I
going
was
to be a lot of
gonna
fun.
show up and open for old Caleb on that week, and it turns out that I can't now, which sucks. But yeah, that would have been fun. Go anyway.
Yeah,
You know
it'll
who
be
lives in
fun.
Cincinnati
Who?
is Jack Sjogren, who made our logo.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I'll say hey to his dumb ass.
Yeah, he's gonna come to one of the shows for sure.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, dude. What else you got?
I got let's see. I'll be at the Blue Ridge Comedy Club in Bristol, Tennessee, July 28th and 29th. I'll be at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, July 7th and 8th. And I think that's it for now. Oh yeah, I'll be at the Denver Comedy Underground, August 11th and 12th. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, dude.
Denver Comedy Underground is so fun.
And I'm coming back to the Riot in Houston, September 15th and 16th.
Well, you better be. Your entire wardrobe is their logo right now.
Yeah, dude. I don't even think about it because I have so many of their things. Like, and now they gave me my little festival knapsack.
Oh boy.
And sometimes I'll be wearing the hat, the shirt, and the knapsack, and I'm just like, yeah, I like. It's mostly that's very good merch. They're a great club too, but I'm not
Yeah.
being paid
To get
to.
good quality stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
love.
does seem like you are fully sponsored massively by them. Yeah,
Well, that's why it's good to have good merch because people just will wear it.
totally.
You know, just like
Yeah,
our merch.
that's right. Shop dot what's it called dot rodeo. That's the
That's right, dude.
URL.
Get yourself a hat and a mug and a shirt and a hoodie.
It's high quality shit. Man, that
Yeah.
hoodie especially. I love that hoodie.
It's dope.
One.
Get one.
Yeah. I have actually a lot of clothes from the riot too. I'm wearing their socks and their jockstrap right now.
Ooh.
And anal beads. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in my ass right now, which you can't see. I wasn't going to tell anybody, but it's why I'm kind of subdued this week. I just got a lot of other stuff. When you got stuff in your ass, that stuff is on your mind as well.
And you've got stuff in your ass.
You're a little bit of a thinking man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever put a lot of stuff in your ass, Caleb?
No. Well, I tried once when I was 8.
Really?
And it hurt. So I never tried again.
What'd you try to put in your butt when you're young?
Well, the first time I saw my butthole, I was like, "Oh, I thought it was like going to be like a line. I didn't realize it was a hole because I thought it was just going to be butt crack all the way in. I didn't think it was a little bit of a crack and then a hole."
That's so funny.
And I was just like, "Wow!" Like I didn't know. I was like, "Oh, it's like a belly button in my ass." And then I tried to put my finger in there, and it hurt. I like yelped. I was like, "Oh!"
Wow, that's
I was
amazing.
like, not doing that again.
That's a great story, dude. Man, dude.
Yeah, so look out, you know.
I thought the same thing when I saw my mouth for the first time. I thought I didn't know it was gonna be a hole. I thought it was gonna be a big line, you know.
Right.
So I put my dick in it, but it was too big. It hurt. Well, yeah. Welcome to the worst podcast of all time, everybody.
This is our best episode, I think, so far.
Oh, hey, look. I was kidding. This is the greatest podcast there ever was. Lord knows I think that.
Dude.
Yeah, buddy. Well, here's the thing. I know that we got to get to renaming probably the worst place.
Yeah. With a horrible name.
CVS. What does it stand for? Do you know?
I think it's like customer or consumer and then value and then
services.
Not center. System.
Sentinel. Yeah.
No.
Okay, it says right here on Wikipedia, CVS, the company spun off into its own company in 1996 and became CVS, which stands for cock vagina sex. It says right here, CVS Pharmacy used to be a subsidiary of the Melville Corporation, where its full name was initially Cock Vagina Sex. Yeah. Melville
really wouldn't think that.
Yeah, you really wouldn't think that since it's a pharmacy, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was openly cock vagina sex in the 1960s. And in Rhode Island. Well, that explains that. Yeah. So, yeah.
See, I was thinking customer vagina sex. Convenient.
Yeah. Well, that's just wrong. So
Yeah.
I don't know why we're still talking about it.
Well, now we know.
Now we know. Yeah. Apparently there was a period where they changed it. And it stood for Cum Victory Store, but and cum was spelled C-U-M.
Damn.
Yeah.
I see why they abbreviate it, you know.
Yeah, there was a big disagreement inside the CVS organization over whether or not the C was cum or cock. And that's why they had to change it to CVS.
It's like in the idiocracy world. I thought SOB stood for shit on my balls. That's not what it is.
No, it's shit on my butt. It's shit on my butt. Okay. Balls, butt.
It's funny. The other day I was hanging out with Jenny and her friends, and one of her friends was like, "So do y'all listen to each other's podcasts?" And Jenny was like, "No, I do not listen to Caleb and Dave
Oh,
talk
come
about
on.
renaming balls."
That sucks. Fuck you, Jenny.
But she was just like, we talk in person. Anything he has to say that's funny, he'll just tell me later.
No, of course. I don't listen to her fucking stupid, terrible podcast either. Yeah. And anyone who listens to both should email her and tell her that I said that she can fuck off.
Well, honestly, I think my mom does listen to both, and she will email Jenny.
Well, I'm very confident that Jenny knows I love her.
Hell yeah.
And I have listened to their podcast. It's good.
Yeah.
I like rom-coms, dude.
Earlier, though, remember when we were talking about getting a clip when you told me women shouldn't be allowed to speak into a microphone?
Yeah.
And I told you I agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And I'm not really happy that they're breaking the rules, but you love her, and Abby's nice, so I listened once and I was like, maybe this will convince me not to hate women. But I listened to it and I was like, it's pretty funny, but I still hate them, hate them.
Isn't it funny how a lot of people that hate women are also like anti-trans? Because it's like if you hate women and somebody's like, I'm a trans woman, you're like, great, more people for me to hate. Shouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's almost as if you don't hate women or trans people. It's just that you're stupid.
Oh yeah, that's tough to figure out.
Back to school, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, no one would be surprised if we found out Billy Madison hated trans people. You're just a moron. You're just like an idiot who's in high school and you're 29. And you think like Camaros are cool.
Oh man.
I think that Venn diagram eclipses itself. People that hate trans people and people think driving a Camaro is really cool. I think.
Well, now I'm worried that we got one trans listener in a Camaro right now who's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, as I said that, I realized that's not true. What I really meant was everyone who hates trans people thinks it's awesome when a car goes really fast. That's what I meant. But I also think it's awesome when a car goes really fast. So
right.
Have you ever been in a really fast car?
Yeah, it's scary.
It's scary as shit.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really fast car friends in high school. Not all of them, but half. Like half my friends, we were like nerds and we went to punk shows. But we had this group of like 6 or 7 dudes and a few girls that would like all hang out a lot, and we all like got along and joked around the same way. But then I remember my friend Mike, he would always like, whenever Gilbert, Lewis, and Austin would start talking about cars, Mike would look at me and we'd be like, oh, God damn it, dude. But it did mean that every few months they would like have their really fast car and they would have to open it up. That's like a thing that you have to do. You got to open it up, and they'll tell you got to open it up. I mean, yeah, it's breaking the speed limit, but the cops will understand because you got to open it up every now and then.
The cops will understand.
My friend Lewis had a Firebird, and we went 150 on the highway. And I remember my friend Gilbert was whooping. He was just like giddy and giggling. And it's a miracle that I didn't take a shit. It's
I just wonder, do these guys not know about mortality? Do they do they think there's just like no such thing as death? I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then we're pussies. I'm a pussy because I want to live instead of die in a car. It's not like war. It's not like I'm like deserting during a battle. I don't want to go fast in your car. Also,
even that is wanting to live.
Right.
And sure, you're not getting your friends back, and that sucks. But what, are you confused? Why I ran from a war?
Yeah, it was scary.
I was scared. And that's like what being called a pussy is. It's always if you're trying to live longer.
Right.
People are like, you fucking bitch.
But it's like, no, I'm trying to live longer, so when you die, I can fuck your wife. That's what you got to tell them.
Yeah, exactly.
They
So
they like that.
the day you die, you'll be a pussy. Think about that, asshole.
I think I'd rather be a live pussy than a dead alpha or whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would get the word coward tattooed on my forehead if I could live forever. You know what I mean? And what an existence that would be.
That's what CVS stands for. Coward versus shithead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cowards versus superheroes.
What's the real one? It's consumer values.
Yeah, I have it here. It's cock vagina sex.
I keep thinking you're gonna say the real one. It keeps not happening.
Consumer value stores. That's what it is.
Stores. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what I think a good name would be?
What's that?
A beer, tampons, and a foot bath, please.
Yeah, dude. I got some dirty floors, $2 toys, and drugs.
Walgreens for people that don't want to live.
Come on in, grab your stuff, and wait.
Yeah, come on in here and steal.
Dude, what is it about the line at CVS? Why does it take so long?
They haven't thought about hiring anyone else.
I guess they don't hire more people. What, dude? One time I was actually just in, maybe it was a Walgreens, which is, the same thing with a longer name. Just be the same place. We don't care that you're different. I was in line at Walgreens and there was one guy behind the counter and then there was another employee standing right. And there were like 8 people in line. And the guy finishes ringing up someone and leaves, like walks away from the counter forever for the rest of his life. And there's another employee slowly stocking like paper towels onto a shelf from boxes standing right behind the line. And the dude in front of me is like a young guy who's all fired up. And he's just sort of like trying to get to the front line and it's not moving. And we're all just standing there. And I'm just like, dude, it's pissing me off, but I'm in CVS. I don't really feel like I can boss around somebody who works at CVS.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, God damn it. And the guy's like, turns to the guy's stock in paper towels and goes, yo, man, can you, maybe ring some of us up? And the guy goes, yeah, but I'm not done putting the paper towels away.
Well, hurry.
And he was like, you can put them down and do it later. And the guy just looks at him like he was insane. And he was like, no, I got to finish it now.
Oh, wow.
And then the guy stormed out of the store. And then like 1 minute later, someone else came up to the register. But yeah, dude, they don't give a shit.
You know what I've noticed a lot?
Don't give a shit. And like I've been at places where there's only one person ringing up and it takes longer. And CVS still takes longer than that.
Right.
I think their machines are slow or something or bad.
I think they're like, the longer you're in here, you're going to get one more thing.
Yeah, it's like Vegas.
Yeah, they don't want you out of there.
Yeah. They're trying to they are sort of like confusing how they're laid out too. It's not completely gridded like a grocery store. You get like lost.
I know. It's so little. But I would say 99% of the jerky I've bought in my life is because it's a long line. And I'm just like, well, I could use some jerky.
Yeah, right. That's a really good point. Gum.
I've noticed a lot of everywhere I go to work, anytime I'm in a brick and mortar, I'll be there. No one's behind the counter. No one's anywhere. And I'm just like, there's no little ding. There's no bell. I'm just like, hello.
Dude, yeah.
And nothing happens. And then I'll just see somebody kind of moseying around and they'll just kind of walk near the cash register, but they won't say anything. They'll just be like, and I'm like, I'm used to people being like, hey, how you doing? What can I get going for you? And then,
you all good? Can I help you out? Yeah.
But I'm a customer. I don't know how to start it. I don't know how to just go make me food. Like,
right.
Are you the one I order to? I don't know.
You're standing at the register and you've put your items on the thing there and they walk up and they're like, you want to check out? And it's like, no, I want to stay.
Here's your sign.
You want to check out?
Dude, it's like that hotel in Houston where they would just hand you the key and wouldn't tell you where to go. And you'd just be like,
Dude,
all right, well, I'll go fuck myself.
I went. So that was the festival where we did the live. What's it called? Festival people are great. Festival was fun as hell, but the hotel, there was something going on where they hated us.
Yeah,
And they like, you check in and they try to get you to pay, but that it's already been paid for by the festival. And they're like, no, you have to pay, and you had to like stand up for yourself.
I know.
And then they just give you the key, and then they just start typing on the computer. And I stood there and I was like, is that it? And the guy looks up at me and he says exactly like this. He goes, yeah. And I was like, where's my room?
Yeah, like most hotels, they have a little map and they'll draw on it for you.
Yeah. Or just general.
Where's my room?
I said, so what happened to me was my flight got delayed, so I got in really late, and Caleb wasn't there, but he left me a key. And so when I got there, I was like, hey, my name is Dave. My buddy left the key. And they were like, no, he didn't. And it was definitely the guy you left the key with.
I know.
And he was
didn't
like
me either.
And I was like, well, he says he did. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, okay. And then they needed the credit card number on the room. And it was like the guy who ran the festival's credit card number. And he's obviously busy. And they were like, and they were being really like rude with me. They were like, sir, we cannot check anyone in if they are not on the reservation. Okay. And I literally at one point I said to the guy, I was like, all right, man, here's the thing though. I understand that. I'm not trying to mess with you, but like in a minute, I'm going to check into this hotel because I have no other place to stay. I guarantee you I'm on it, and you can't totally believe me now, but at some point soon, I'm going to be a guest of this hotel. So is there something you can do for me? Can I put my bag somewhere? Is there somewhere I'd be comfortable while I wait? Is there anything that can be done? And he just looked at me and he said, there's nothing I can do for you if you're not on this reservation. Just like, wow, you're just not nice.
Yeah.
And it was different people being mean to everybody, which definitely means there was a meeting where they're like, if you want to be mean, you can just be mean if you want.
Yeah. Or they're like, hey, can you explain this gap in your resume? I'm not nice.
Oh,
there are many gaps.
You're
Fuck
hired.
You. All right.
Yeah. Welcome to the Houston Doubletree. Fuck that place. Truly, don't stay there. Fuck them. Man, damn, there was something else I was going to say about that, and it left me. Well, you know what else you could call CVS? COVID tests, but we don't know if they work.
I got a cool versus shit.
Hell yeah. Wow, look at all the diapers.
I got cops from Vagisil.
Frozen dinners, hair ties, vitamins, and rakes.
I got Caleb visits shit-faced.
Can I vote, sir?
That's all I got.
That's all I got, too.
Hell yeah.
Dude, as always, y'all crushed it with the names. We are at What's It Pod on Twitter. If you want to jump in, we put a Twitter game with what we're renaming. And this week it was, what if CVS, what was it, Caleb?
Sold guns.
What if CVS sold guns? And you guys killed it.
So good.
Tied for 10th at Turducken MRE said Alt Rite Aid, which is great, and Build the Walgreens. Good stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Number 9 at Seth Mills said scripts and clips.
Good stuff. Yes. At Deconsecrate. Currently very shot.
That's like what a British guy would say.
Currently very shot.
Number 7 at Demuris, Dr. Gun, Medicine Gun.
Yes, dude. We haven't had a Dr. Quinn Medicine Women one in a long time. That's great. At Laundry Pants said prescription lead and Taffy Taffy outlet. That's so silly.
Number 5 at in layman's terms, pharmacy.
Hell yes, dude. At Bog Dude said cannons, very small. I think Bog Dude was also the one that said, hey, beat off with HBO. Still one of the funniest things anyone said.
Oh, I
out
love
of
it.
it.
We got number 3 at Dumb Space Bimbo, AK Mart.
Yes, very good. Coming in second at Bushel of Awesome said Walmart. And that's just true. Yeah.
And our rookie shit this week, number 1 at Shagadelic said Target.
Yeah, that's good. Man, you guys are the absolute best.
We love you.
We love you. Thank you so much for listening to our stupid show. I was just checking. I wanted to make sure I was right about who did Hey Beat Off, but I couldn't get to it fast enough. So I was wrong.
Yeah, if we're wrong, just tweet at us and email us. And
and send us a letter. Written on paper. Yeah, how about that? Well, Caleb, we're doing a little bit of a shorter episode. Not too short, just a few minutes short, because Caleb has to go do comedy in his sack.
Yeah, jokes in sack.
Sack jokes. I wonder how many people doing stand-up in Sacramento were like, sack on stage. I bet you all of them.
We're going to find out tonight.
Did you do it?
One of them's going to be me.
Yeah. Hey, so how does it feel to live in a sack, all of y'all, huh?
Born in a sack, die in a sack.
Born in a sack, sleep in a sack, eat in a sack. That's kind of gross. Shit in a sack. You guys shit in a sack. Man, you know what they say.
I'm really good at local riffs.
Don't shit in the sack you eat in. You know that saying. I remember what I was going to say real quick before we go. I came up with a new catchphrase in my stand-up.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to say a sentence to you, Caleb. And let's see if you can pull out what the catchphrase is.
All right.
So you're like an audience member, and I'm like, hey man, what's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb, what do you do for a living?
I work in IT.
You work in IT. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna kill you. I think it's a pretty good catchphrase.
Oh boy, that's good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That'll be good for the Instagram clips.
I think so too. I think so. I think it's gonna get upwards of 800 views. That clip.
Make sure to caption it,
Yeah.
Then you end each clip with bang bang, and then a long screen.
Man, y'all are the best. Thanks so much for listening to our show.
Hell yeah! Tell a friend, buy a hat.
Yeah. Spread it around. Share links. Post about it. Let people know we're trying to get the word out.
Yeah.
And, we hope you're feeling all right, and we will see you next week.
Hell yeah! Lay it on down.
Bye. Whoa. Caleb gave the middle finger. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all.
What's it called? What's it